Hello! Today I'm gonna show you Mother's Day cards that I made for my boyfriend's mother and his grandmother. I already sent my card for my grandmother, so I will show that in the end of this video. It's a little bit different, but still the same principles. They look like this, and these are three-dimensional flowers. It's really simple. It has this golden pattern on the front and a little cutout here, a bow, a ribbon, and some rhinestones that are pink. And then there's this flower vase with flowers, and these are the cut out three-dimensional, it's not really stickers, it's just paper. And if you hear some sound in the background, it's our dishwasher, so sorry about that. And these flowers on the, are they called pestils? I'm not sure, but the middle of the flowers have these little thingies, and I put some pop-up on it so you can feel that it's sort of some embellishment on the flower itself. And it looks like this, three-dimensional flowers. And if you open it up, there's just a little poem, and there's the lines, just to make it look like more the same on the front side. And on the back side, nothing fancy, just my little signature. It was really easy to make this card, and I will actually give you the template. Is it called template? Well, these flowers, I will put them on my blog that I only use for templates and other stuff to share. So they look like this, and I started out with a base card that was cut at, oh there, sorry, I accidentally hit the camera tripod. I started out with a base card that's open like this. It was A5 scored in half, so it becomes A6. Usually you open it up like this, but this time I wanted to make something like this. And then the pattern paper, just some random paper that's gold with a little pattern on it. It's not really gold, it's more like bronze perhaps. Yeah, and I just cut out those squares, and I use my Fiskars apron lace, I think it was called. Oh, there's some scrap paper that fell out. Apron lace, and I usually use it upside down. I noticed that it has these markers on the front so you can see where to line it up, but I always find it a lot easier to use it upside down. Then you will see exactly where you cut. So that's how I made the sides here. Then I just used some fuchsia or pink ribbon and bow and made a bow here. I didn't have my hot melting glue gun, so this time I used glossy accent to fasten the bow. I still prefer my hot melting glue gun, so if you have one of those it's better, but I didn't have one here in Turku, so I used glossy accent. Then these small rhinestone or crystals, they are just a packet like this. I bought it from eBay. I thought it was, how much did it cost? It was really cheap. And I used pink rhinestones. They are actually coming together in a long stripe, but I used my X-Acto knife to cut them out. As you can see here, here are small lines that I just cut in between, and that way you get them individually. And they have glue on the other side, so they are adhesive by themselves. Crystals, I don't know how much I paid for them. They were from China, from eBay. Might have been €2 for a package. I'm not really sure, I don't know, but check out eBay, they have a lot of nice stuff. And then comes this flower. It's like this. This is the original. Here you see number 1, and that's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And you're supposed to cut this out with scissors and glue them on top of each other with dimensional double-sided glue. As you can see here, it has to be dimensional. If you use something really flat, double-sided tape that is really flat, it will not pop out. So you need to have something to make this three-dimensional look. So you just cut them out in the numbers, but I already used other half. It was another flower, a blue flower. That one I gave to my grandmother, so I will show it in the end of this video. But I thought it's a really shame that if I want to make two, I just only have one of these. So I put it in my scanner and I photoshopped it a little bit, made it a little bit darker. And this is what it looks like. And I printed it out on watercolor paper. So as you can see, it's a little bit darker colors. If you compare the vase, that's a little bit lighter, that's a little bit darker, and the flowers are stronger. I wanted to have a little bit stronger image, so that's why I used that on Photoshop. But otherwise, I put two on the same sheet and I printed it out, and then I just cut it out. And I used watercolor paper just because it's a little bit sturdier, a little bit harder, not so thin. If you use normal photocopy paper, it's really thin, but watercolor paper has a little bit more, what is it called? Well, it's a little bit thicker. So that's better. The thicker the better. This one is even thicker, but they are pretty much the same. So then I just cut out this with scissors, and I will give you the scanned image. This one on Photoshop actually became kind of big. It became 2 megabytes. So as an image, it's pretty big. But this one as a PDF, it's smaller. So I will look which one I will put on the page on my blog, so you can use them only on home purposes. Don't use them to sell and other stuff, only for your own purposes at home, because I really bought this sheet, so I don't want you to sell any of these, because this is not my design. Somebody else made this. This is the one that I made, a little bit darker, but only for your home purposes. Don't sell them, only for yourself and your friends, just home purposes only. So I will put that on my blog. And yeah, and then I just cut them out, glue them together, and glue it on the paper. And then, as you can see, those small dots here on the flowers, that's actually just glossy accent, small dots. Let it dry. And that's really how I made this. This one has a shorter poem, and this is for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is different date in Finland than it is in America, so that's why I'm making this now. But if you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you for watching, and have a great Mother's Day. And not only for those mothers who have children, human children, a great Mother's Day for all those women who have dogs and cats, because motherhood is not only by blood, it's by heart. So happy Mother's Day to everybody out there who has someone to take care of and be a mother to. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. See ya. Bye bye.